The number of cars stolen in Philadelphia has never been higher.
It is an historic figure right now that police say is so big it can't be tackled without better technology. Chief investigative reporter Joe Holden found the Philadelphia Police Department is seriously lacking the tools to curb stealing cars.
Sonny Smith's brand new Kia was stolen right out front of his home at 5th and York in North Philadelphia.
I got up that morning, I looked at my camera, I took a double look, I said, my car gone. I came outside, glass in the street. I said, I didn't stole it.
And then later that same day, Smith was in disbelief again.
The kicker was, I had got a rental from my insurance company, the same car. Me and my wife sitting here watching TV, 12 o'clock at night. I said, I know, excuse my French, I know, well, they're not trying to get that car. Damn it, they didn't try it. I jumped up, I said, give me my gun.
Smith says by the time he got outside, those would-be thieves,
these young dummies around here,
were gone. But this time without his car, unlike a day earlier. Records and data uncovered by CBS News Philadelphia show the number of stolen cars this year in the city has skyrocketed and is approaching 17,000. That figure shatters all previous records. Did you think there was something wrong with those numbers?
I certainly had to double check, Joe. Yeah, absolutely. It was because the numbers were staggering.
Commanders with the Philadelphia Police Department tell CBS News Philadelphia there have been improvements in some categories of crime, but not stolen cars. Take, for instance, the data and numbers. In 2020, those stolen cars were 26% higher than the year before. Then it was 21%. Then last year, 36%. But now for this year alone, not even close to through, and we're almost 40% more stolen cars than last year.
I couldn't believe the number of stolen autos that I was looking at. On a related note,
Captain Jason Smith heads Philadelphia's Major Crimes Unit.
This is one of the only crime categories that we're losing.
The veteran commander says his detectives picked up on a pattern after a video surfaced on social media last year. A literal how to steal a car involving turnkey ignition vehicles, Hyundais and Kias, just like Sonny Smith's car. Where was the car parked?
right here, where he's standing.
And it was a Kia.
And
you had heard about the Kias. They have this unfortunate, easy...
Well, I heard about it afterwards.
Yeah.
I went on TikTok and they showed you how to do it.
Does that shock you?
Yes, it shocked me. I said, why would the government even allow them to put that on there?
How to steal a car.
Exactly.
In fact, Kias and Hyundais account for 62% of all stolen cars in the city.
The numbers are overwhelming. Now, with these Kias and these Hyundais, what we are seeing is that the majority of our arrests do involve juveniles. And again, like this, that's who's drawn to these, these TikTok videos, and that's where they're learning how to steal these vehicles.
Police say every single day, several dozen cars are stolen. The 15th Police District, which includes Mayfair, is hardest hit.
This will be broken out, and again, they're very hard to get right now.
Auto body shops contacted by CBS News Philadelphia for this investigation called the rate of stolen cars crazy. They're swamped with business, but it's not a boom. At Mike's Auto Body Shop in the Northeast, managers there say once cars are recovered and brought in for repair, there's a long wait for Kia and Hyundai parts from the car maker.
And they can't tell you if it has been made yet, if it's sitting on a boat somewhere in the Pacific, if it's on its way from California to here. So I can't really communicate with the customer and say, we're talking 3 weeks, we're talking 9 weeks. It's one of those anomalies.
Investigators say of the stolen cars, many are used for joyriding. Police say the majority of their thieves are juveniles. And while investigators say they recover 80% of stolen cars, they're struggling to solve these cases.
So far, we've cleared 6% of our stolen autos through arrest.
That sounds like a low number.
We have it is.
Where does the challenge with that 6% number? What do you see is the challenge there?
It's the overall volume of it. We need the technology.
For starters, Smith says the department needs more automatic license plate readers, or ALPRs. That's technology that can pinpoint cars that have been reported stolen. Police say the ALPRs can be mobile, in police units, or installed in fixed locations like near the Ben Franklin Bridge. Right now, Philadelphia police confirm they only have one working ALPR. Presently, you have one.
The Major Crimes Unit has one operating ALPR.
You could argue you need a lot more.
Yes, we do. We absolutely do.
CBS News Philadelphia contacted police departments in Atlanta, Baltimore, and Los Angeles. Atlanta had nearly 600 license plate readers, according to a spokesperson. Baltimore had almost 90, and Los Angeles had close to 140. And we checked further. LA has also surpassed 17,000 stolen cars, just like Philly is approaching. Councilman Kenyatta Johnson says the number of stolen cars is out of hand and more tools are needed.
Well, it's totally frustrating because we get calls from our constituents around this issue. It's totally unacceptable, but we got to do a better job in going after those individuals who are wreaking havoc on our city of Philadelphia. Because of the environment that we're living in, we got to put all technology on the table.
Want more of that?
All technology needs to be on the table.
Philadelphia police tell CBS News Philadelphia money for gun violence prevention programs will help buy close to 150 ALPRs by spring of next year. For CBS News Philadelphia, this is Joe Holden.
Well, for their part, Kia and Hyundai previously agreed to compensate customers who incurred theft-related loss or damage that exceeds insurance coverage. We've asked Hyundai for more information about delivery of parts for customers, and we also reached out to Mayor Jim Kinney's office about our investigation. Members of his press team never responded.